I made it through base. I think basic training should count on a DD 214. Our basic training was death and torture all the way through. I believe that ribbon means something because that means you graduated basic and AIT, and you're a trained soldier, a trained killer at that point. And then I was in quit playing politics with our lives, by the way. But I made it through the Red Dogs. Then I was in Korea, 1st and 503rd Bravo Company, Camp Casey. We did nothing but patrol the DMZ and do field missions the whole year, back before people knew about GPS. We were navigating troops through the snow and the mountains using a handheld GPS meter and shit, because the infantry used to move at night and sneak up on enemies and shit. And I seen real killings. They'd be like, "Get him, Solomon, get him," as they rolled him up in a black sack on the side of a mountain. We was right up there to North Koreans stomping on the ground as a battalion marched through, scaring them. They were blowing their whistles. We were using javelins and AT-4s and M249s and lighting up the mountaintops and the ranges and the targets in Korea. Then after a year with no leave, I transferred to the 101st Airborne Division. Was instantly a team leader because I had just done a year overseas. Of a regular line infantry squad, our run times were off the hook. A lot of stragglers, but I was a good, strong troop, you know. But I started to have mental problems, but they put me in scout recon. We was in Fort Polk, Louisiana for swamp training. We used to ride back on a deuce and a half covered in sweat and pests and everything else. Our eyes and our nose watering from how bad we stunk from the field years ago. And then we went back to the 101st. And then I was in Scout Recon, made it to Scouts. Almost became the battalion driver, but they sabotaged me because they knew I had mental problems. They were trying to teach me about radios and omnidirectional antennas, batteries, how to use a sniper rifle, an M14, red night vision goggles, all the new stuff. And then we went to West Point and trained cadets in 2002, and I was a rappel cliff instructor. And that's where I fell apart. I had a psychotic break in West Point. Then I had to do another year in the Army with a no weapons profile and finish my full enlistment with a straight honorable with a medical separation. You can say I was ate up, but I didn't start that way. I became that way because they didn't give me a chance. It was like they automatically said no go. And they're right, man. I'd had enough anyways.